Hello, beautiful beings. How are you doing? It's been a long time since I've done a pick a card reading for you all. So yeah, this is what this video is going to be about. It is a pick a card reading, and we're just looking into the messages or issues and the practical work that your spiritual court wants to convey to you. So I want you to get comfortable, get relaxed, and we're going to get started with this reading. The messages, the timestamps for the messages will be in the description below. There will be 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So just go down to the description and connect to the timestamp that speaks to you. Okay, so let us begin. Hello, my pile ones. All right, let's get started. Let's get some information on what issue or message that your spiritual court wants you to know. Okay, we're gonna be pulling out a couple of cards. So I want you to tap into your own higher self and listen for the message that Spirit wants you to hear. Okay. This is, of course, a general reading, so if you would like a more specific reading just for you, you can go down in the description box. You will find a link to how to contact me. Okay. Yep, here we are. Okay. So we have here key 14. You cannot force water up a hill. Alrighty. So first off, we are getting the message on the usage of your energy. The usage of your energy. There is the card is in reverse. So definitely there's a sense to me that there has been some kind of misuse when it comes to your energy, right? How you are supporting yourself, how you are harmonizing with the energies that you're working with, or even harmonizing with those around you. There's some kind of force that may be happening in some area of your life, and that force is not harmonizing well. It's not harmonizing well. So there definitely off the bat there needs to be a sense of realignment. However, I'm definitely getting the sensation as well that you are wanting some kind of transition, but that transition, as of now, there's some energy behind it, which we're going to be looking into right now. There's some energy. Ooh, perfect. There's some energy behind it. That even though you are wanting some kind of like transition, like just to be done with this situation, or whatever, like I said, there's something that is being forced. So whatever issue or situation that this is coming up in your life for, I know there's a sense of just wanting that transition to happen so you can get to the next phase, but there needs to be some kind of realignment. So this card here is going to represent what energies are sort of behind this issue, this message here, and whether it's helping you or hindering you in terms of your long-term goals, right? And let's see here. Okay, so we got key 7. Okay, a chameleon looks in all directions before moving. A chameleon looks... Okay, so yeah, there's this as I was saying, so the energy here is, okay, overall, this energy here, it is helping you. It's helping you by stopping you. So we have the major arcana, key 7 in reverse here. And there's, like, as I was saying, there's this stopping that is happening because there's some kind of understanding that they are needing you to get into deep contemplation with. Okay, so overall, this energy that is behind this issue or this situation that that your spirit is needing you to know about, yeah, there is like this stopping. There's this force of like slowing down, looking in both directions, getting all the information that needs, that, you know, there's patience right now when it comes to this. There's a lot of patience. And also ideas, right? There's also ideas coming through, and that can only come through with you being in harmony with yourself, harmony with, move those closer actually. There we go. Harmony with yourself, harmony with the situation and energies that are sort of surrounding you. I'm also getting as well, understanding the energies that may not be yours. At that same time, is so definitely putting up your boundaries. Your boundaries. I was gonna say barriers, but yeah, your boundaries. So now we're gonna look at some, if some inner work that needs to be done and some outer work that may need to be done, and then we're going to be pulling some oracle cards to see what else I'm sensing here, what spirit is wanting to come through with. Okay, yeah, this one. Yep. Whoa. Okay, we got key 5. Key 5, I'm sorry, key 15. A flea can trouble a lion more than a lion can trouble a flea. So first off, the first thing that I am sensing here with key 15 showing up is this energy of, as I was saying, there's some energy that may not be yours, and they are seriously troubling you. And honestly, the inner work that needs to be done is removing these tiny annoyances that are just eating at you. It's perhaps something that you're not saying, something that you're not doing, but there's something that is eating at you, and your spirit is wanting you to face it in a way, right? That you don't have to live in this space where you are uncomfortable with this thing that is just festering inside of you, okay? Because it's creating some sort of like a blockage, and that blockage wants to be, of course, removed, so that way you can, in terms of fulfilling this long-term goal, right? That this situation is pointing towards. It's important for you to, I don't want to say let this go, because it's not, this is a general reading. So I hope that comes across. Yeah, so this is a general reading. So when I say let this go, of course, that is not, it depends. But what basically that your spirit wants you to know is that it's bothering you more than the situation. So it's like, if this is like, for example, if you're working with other people, for example, it's bothering you more than it's bothering them. And that may be bothering you. You feel me? So there's like this sense of peace, this sense of inner peace that your spirits in your spiritual court wants you to heal. And and understand, at least, right? As we said, there's some kind of like understanding, deep contemplation that is needing to be, the energies that are surrounding this situation. And the outer work, we have the King of Spades. So the outer work, what you learn is what you die with. Okay, so definitely there's this sense of working with air. So as I said it, I believe I said it earlier about perhaps you speaking your truth or saying something or doing something. But with the King of Spades here, which this basically rules like your mind and your thoughts. Okay, so this is about sharpening up your mind. Okay, perhaps learning more about this situation before taking any action. This is if you have a spiritual, if you have a magical practice, a spiritual practice, this could be definitely doing some elemental work when it comes to using air. But in a sense, this is you flexing your imagination. Spirit wanting you to flex your imagination and reimagine a whole rebirth, a whole new situation. Like this little flea that is festering inside and troubling you, whatever, you know, in regards to this situation, not letting that, once you find that flea and you release it to your spirits to be transmuted and transformed. There's that idea that for the outer work, reimagine a whole rebirth, reimagine freedom of whatever that means for you. And there's this it's rising up to a new challenge for yourself that is that is beyond whatever perhaps pettiness that may be going on around you. But there's three major arcana cards here, so definitely something that your spirits, this is a major turning point for you, for sure. So we're gonna get some additional messages here, and yeah, let's see. Look at that. Adjustments are required, as I was saying. Adjustments are required. And I believe, and this is these adjustments is, I'm looking at, you see, I don't know if you can see this moon here, right? This is doing that inner work, right? As I was just saying here. We're gonna get one more. Ooh, it's just flying everywhere. Okay, here we go. Divine guidance, whispers from the beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. All right, connecting to your spiritual guides here could be absolutely well, first of all, it's always absolutely beneficial, but seeking guidance in regards to clearing this pettiness that may be going on around you, because you know that you are beyond it, and you know that you don't want to fall into it because it's not worth your time or your energy. So definitely getting divine guidance in regards to preserving your energy, so that way it can be distributed in a way that's beneficial for your long-term goal, to your higher self. Very, very important. And also getting a deeper connection to your power, that no one, and realizing that no one can take that power from you. So that is the message for my pile ones. Yeah, I hope that is clear. I hope that it gave some guidance and some instructions for you to make this transition that you are clearly wanting to make. Because yeah, you are above it. You are above it. But all right, my beautiful beings, I will go on now to pile 2, truth and love. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile 2s. Alrighty, so we're gonna get started. Just to see, first off, the first card is going to be representing basically the issue, the message that Spirit wants you to focus on or to be aware of at this time, okay? So I would like you to connect to your higher self, so that way you can hear the message that your spirit wants you to hear, right? Because this is, of course, a general reading. So for a more specific reading, you could go down to my description below, and you'll see a link there of how to contact me for a reading. So, okay. Alrighty, so we have here the 10 of Diamonds in reverse. Without effort, no harvest will be abundance. Okay. So, the message that's coming through that your spirits, your spiritual core wants you to be aware of is in regards to your efforts. And the image that I am getting actually is, okay, so I have this small garden on my windowsill, right? And I grew this garden from, like, I grew these plants from seed. I grew these plants from seed. I had no idea that I had a green thumb, but I did. And I'm so proud of myself, okay? And so when the plants began to be born, grow, it came to a point where I knew it was time to like harvest and cut, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm like, I grew this from seed. I grew this with my hands, and now I'm having to what? Snip off, like, you know, these leaves for my own purpose. Or, I mean, it was a whole thing about it with me not wanting to, but there's the message though that is coming through with that story of my own personal story and how it relates to you is your ability to receive. First message, your ability to receive. My pile 2s, you are my givers. You are my givers, and Spirit, there may be this complex in a way when it comes to certain manifestations, certain endings, right? That you are not opening up your hands to receive. Okay? The other message is in regarding when it comes to your effort of holding on to things. Oh, I suppose it could be connected, but definitely holding on to things for much longer than your spiritual cord, and actually your spirit knows. Like, it definitely knows, like, there's that's something, and they're giving you the message that something needs to be let go. Something needs to be completed. So that way, this new discovery can be made, right? So this new path, this North Star in a way can be seen. And they're needing to bring this to attention to you. So what energies are surrounding this situation? If they are hindering, oh, well, this one wants to come out. So yeah, whether it's hindering you or if it's helping you. So let's see, we got the King of Diamonds in reverse. Never remove a fly from a forehead with a hatchet. Okay, so this is definitely energy, and this is the King of Diamonds in reverse, you can see. So yeah, this is energy that is surrounding the situation that is hindering you. It is hindering you. As I was saying, there's this like complex, there could be this complex in a way of receiving, right? I'm sensing it. This could be multiple, for it's so many different reasons I'm sensing, but the strongest is this sense of needing to do more, of feeling like not ready, and some tad sense unworthiness. But it's basically you are, well, it's quite violent, but you're removing the fly with a hatchet to your own forehead. So yeah, don't do that. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. But yeah, so there's definitely this introspection. There's this introspection. I'm automatically sensing that your spirits are wanting you to, I'm getting this, feeling the sensation for, like, something physically happens to you, like your body. There's a physical sensation that happens to you that I'm sensing. And that sensation, you sort of like brush it off as, oh, this is what this means. But no, your spirits are actually wanting you to go a bit more deeper into its meaning, because it's so much more for you to, so that way, they don't want you to be doing this. That's basically the moral of the story. They don't want you to be doing this to yourself. So let's look at some inner work and outer work, because let's get some practical advice on what you should be doing. Oh, one card definitely flew out, so let's, okay, so we have key 13 in reverse. Confiding a secret to an unworthy person is like carrying grain in a bag with a hole. I'll read it one more time because that is fantastic. Confiding a secret to an unworthy person is like carrying grain in a bag with a hole. There's this somewhat, I'm getting the inner work that needs to be done. There's this validation. So you seeking validation from other sources regarding whatever moves you are making in regard, like with your physical manifestations that you are like physically wanting to bring forth. Okay, that validation, you seeking validation outside of yourself, is very dangerous, because what is meant for you is meant for you. The only validation that you need is your own validation, your spirit's validation, and they are validating and this is why they want you to open up your hands to receive, because they want to give. And this idea that you have to do something to be worthy of it is something that they definitely want you to look deeper into. Yeah, there's this re-evaluation and maintaining concentration. So no amount of stuff around you that can make you worthy. So another person cannot make you worthy. Your physical things that are surrounding you somehow does not make you worthy. You must know that you are worthy. Okay, so that is the the reevaluation, the concentration, and deep patience with yourself that needs to, that is definitely the inner work, right? That your spirit wants, you to know. So what's some outer work? Outer work for my pile twos. Okay. So we got the 5 of clubs. And I don't know if you can see that word. It says avoid. What is in the heart of a sober man is on the tongue of a drunkard. All right. Okay, my pile. Okay, my pile twos. Okay. You need to follow your intuition in regards to who you are actively telling things to, because there's definitely this sense. Oh, and it's the 5 of clubs in reverse, by the way, as you can see that it's in reverse. So basically there's this, you are speaking to people that are perhaps changing your perspective on things, and it's definitely like good to change your perspective on things. I mean, we're human, so of course we're going to change our perspective and grow and change, and that's what we're meant to do. Learn, grow, change. It's a whole cycle, right? However, there are things that some people are not telling you, okay? And there's things that they're not telling you, that they are saying one thing, but there's like this feeling of something else, okay? So the outer work is to follow your curiosities, okay? Follow your curiosities and continue confidence in yourself. Once again, we're not getting validation from others. We are validating ourselves with our inner being, our spirits, because yeah, a swift change has to come, and I feel that you may sense this. So confidence, following your pleasures, being curious. Just go back to being curious to the things that perhaps you were excited for, but maybe someone said something about maybe how difficult it is. You know, they basically brought chaos and confusion versus this excitedness of this is your passion, you're following your path, and wherever way that leads, it's yours. Advice is one thing. Killing your dreams or looking for validation, that's a whole different thing, and that's something your spirits are wanting to make you very much aware of. All right, so we're gonna get some oracle cards here. Oh, okay. Show the world the real you. You are not a copy. There is no one else like you. I am not like you. I can't do what you do, and that is a beautiful thing. You can't do what I do, and that's a beautiful thing. You are you. Show the world the real you. Okay, so there's this releasing of expectations. Once again, I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over about this whole validation thing, but I feel this so much because showing the world the real me took me a long time to be comfortable with. So, oh snap, okay, here we go. Yep, here's your card here. Safe home. I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. All right, so this is definitely some more homework, I suppose, from something from my pile twos, in regards to putting up some protections, some definitely boundaries for sure. But I'm feeling some protections around your house of like those that are meant for you. Are drawn to you, but those that are bringing chaos into your life that are not meant for you, that they turn their faces away from you, that they turn away from you, right? So something along those lines, casting some spells. Definitely I'm sensing there is earth. I'm getting sense of earth. So using earth in regards to your protections could be beneficial for you. Though there is, in terms of this protection, of course, using fire would be also very beneficial for you as well. So my pile twos, I hope this gave you some practical clarity on whatever situation this may be showing itself in. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Truth and love, beautifuls. Bye. All right, my pile threes, here we go. Let's get started. All right, so I would like for you to connect to your higher self, so that way you can hear the message that your spiritual court wants you to hear. Okay, this is of course a general reading, so for a more specific reading that's more tailored to you and your specific situation, you can go down in the description below and you'll see a link there, and you can click that link to book a reading with me. Okay, so let's get started. Let's look at this. So the first card is going to be looking at whatever your spiritual core wants you to focus on, whether it's some issue or some message. But yeah, let's just see. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So we got the Queen of Clubs, and it says, a jewel does not lose its value due to lack of admiration. I'm sorry. I love when I like read messages that I'm not even aware are even in the deck, or I forgot it was even in the deck. But okay, a jewel does not lose its value due to lack of admiration. You are a god. You are divine. That's the first message that I actually sense and I feel from this. But this is transforming how you see yourself, right? This is transforming and sensing your own divinity. There's this release of expectations of how you're supposed to show up, right? And you showing up as you showing up as the passionate you that you are, that you are enough, that you are not too much, and that you are anyone that has made you feel as though you should tone yourself down. They were not meant to, like, they're just not meant to, how can I say, they're not meant to, they're not able to handle the awe of all that you come with, and that is not on you, that's on them, right? So you do not lose it. You do not lose your value just because someone else, they cannot sense your all. You know what I'm getting this image of a rock, right? And to them, they're seeing like a rock. They're like, oh, okay, it's just a rock. And they may have like tossed you aside, they toss it aside. But then someone else comes, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh no, there's a diamond in here. Like, no, this is a diamond, you know what I'm trying to say? Or this is a jewel, so it's, yeah, that's the image that I'm definitely getting. So how are you seeing yourself? What are some of the influences that are like around you that is like shaping how you are viewing how you walk in this world? All right, so the next card is going to basically be about what energies are surrounding this situation, this issue, this message. and whether it's helping you, it's hindering you in regards to your long-term goal. But your confidence definitely, the message here is in regards to your confidence. Okay, so let's see here. What are the energies? Oh, okay, wow. All right, we got key 3. No matter how full the river, it still wants to grow. Alrighty, so this is an energy that is definitely helping you. Okay, this energy that is helping you is the energy that is wanting you to see your own beauty, your own uniqueness, yeah, your own understanding of who you are, right? Finding harmony within yourself. And so there's definitely situations that could be arising in regards to you realizing like, yeah, actually this is my pile 3s. I'm sensing this. You are my understanders. I don't know if that's even a word, but you are my understanders. You understand situations to the point where like you understand why it's happening and you understand the situation. And so you, oh goodness, okay. You understand the situation to the point where, because you understand it, your own needs or your own wants sort of take a back seat. I hope that makes sense, okay? And this energy that is surrounding the situation is like, listen, it's so good that you are so understanding, and it's so good that you are so expansive, right? You are so full of just understanding, but there's this growth that you need to make, and that what you want and your needs are, they don't need to take a back seat. There's the harmony for you, my pile 3s, comes into, okay, I can understand this, you know, how can I understand this situation, and how can I still show up for what I need and for what I want, and not be ashamed for it or be called too much for it, or be called, like, first of all, what you're called is none of your concerns, because the words that you speak to yourself, okay, are powerful. Okay, first of all, rebuke any words that you do not stand for, to anything that anyone is saying to you. Like, nope, I rebuke that. That's your own reflection being, you're seeing yourself. So they're calling themselves that, first of all. So those words are just, they're not for you to hold on to. And so this is what this energy is wanting you to realize and wanting you to step into a lot more. So now the next cards, we're going to be looking at some inner work and outer work. Okay, so the first card is going to be inner work that your higher spirits want you to, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, my card's like falling out of my hands. But this one fell out. We have here key 6 in reverse. And it says, water that has been begged for does not quench the thirst. I'm sorry, I love this. Oh, I love this one. Water that has been begged for does not quench the thirst. Okay. This is you, once again, not dulling down. Spirit comes through. The message, spirit comes through. You not dulling down your needs, your desires. I'm getting this sense as well as perhaps you needing to understand what you want, right? Get into some deep contemplation of like, okay, what it is I do want. Like, this is not working for me, but I don't actually know what I need or what I want. So that inner work is perhaps going into some contemplation and understanding of what you do want, okay? It's one thing to always say, oh, well, I don't want this, I don't want that. Okay, perfect. It's good that you know that. It's nice to know what you don't like. But also it's like, okay, well, what do you want then? Right? So that's that inner work, and you not begging for that from anyone. Okay? It will not quench your thirst, right? What is yours, you do not, you will need to work for. I'm not saying that there's no work involved, no understanding involved, of course, right? But you will not have to beg for what is yours. Work for it, okay, sure. Understand it, absolutely. Beg for it, absolutely not. Okay, so get to an understanding of what it is that you actually do want, instead of you constantly telling your spirits what you don't want, right? So that takes some deep contemplation. So some outer work. Yeah, one of these cards are for you. All right, yeah, this one. Okay. So the outer work, 7 of Hearts, illusion. What a man says, when a man says he does not mind, then he really does. When a man says he does not mind, then he really does. My pile 3, stop saying that you don't mind something when really you do mind. Okay, this is you acknowledging your feelings. Perhaps you don't know, perhaps, you will be going on this journey of contemplating, all right, what it is that I do want, period. Okay. And as you're going through that contemplation, there's also this sense of, well, okay, there's this illusion that you're giving people that you're okay, I'm fine, I can handle it, I can do this on my own, etc. And your spirits are like, you're saying you don't mind, but really you do. Okay. And there are those with this card coming up, right? There are those that, with this energy that's surrounding there, there could be those that are actually wanting to like assist you in ways that they can, right? This is your journey, but of course we always have support, in some fashion, whether it's in a physical form of like family, friends, or whatnot, or it's in spirit form, with our spirits, our ancestors, and stuff like that. So saying that, well, I'm okay, I'm fine, I can get through it, it's not serving you. So speak up, like, no, I'm not happy. This is how I am feeling. I may not know exactly what I do want right now, but I'm standing firm and like, this is how I am feeling, right? This is your journey to speaking your truth, okay? So when it comes to this situation, speak your truth, okay? And I'm getting a sense of fear behind that. Oh, yep, okay, yes. There's a sense of fear that I immediately felt go straight through me in speaking that truth. And so if you feel called to perhaps talk to somebody, like a professional, a therapist, or anything like that, I would totally recommend that. That could be one of the actions that you do to sort of heal that wound that has made you sort of quiet because of perhaps, being gaslit all the time, or being told to that basically, for example, like you have nothing to cry for, like you shouldn't be complaining about your life, etc. Like there's some kind of healing that needs to be done. Journaling, definitely doing some journaling. Basically, those whispers that are going on within you, getting them written down, speaking your truth. Even if it's just to yourself inside of a journal, okay? You take it where you need to take it, take the steps, but your spiritual core wants you to just be aware of this situation and take some practical steps, because this is, once again, this will help you with your long-term goals. Ultimately, if your long-term goal is overall happiness with you, living in your authenticity, right? And this comes with seeing your own value. This comes with you speaking your truth and growing in ways that honestly not even you will be able to fathom, but this is like the steps, right? This is some practical steps. In terms of magic, if you have a magical practice, I'm sensing using water, the element water for this. You need something gentle, but still very powerful. Gentle but powerful. And at all of the elements are powerful, but definitely, you know, water is very gentle. You know, it holds you up when you just float in that middle. You know, it holds you up. Oh, you know what? We're gonna take these two then. Interesting. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum, and conclusions are within reach. Okay, so the energy is gaining momentum. Conclusions are within reach. Whew. So this is something that definitely that your spiritual core wants to sort of get a moving. Okay, because whatever you are wanting to have transformed in your life, right? Whatever that you are intuitively going towards, it's being affected by this value situation, okay? And however, conclusions are within reach. And what I'm sensing from this is that the reach is with you, right? You are the, as soon as you start along this path and this journey, like it's done. It's done. Now this is of course this is a healing process, so it will take time, but it's gaining momentum. You watching this already, it's gaining momentum. So let's get one more card here. Let's get one more card and then we can finish out your reading. Oh, beautiful. The butterfly. Look at that. Oh, the butterfly. New beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. And I'm sensing water. Again, this blue's giving me a sense of water. But let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So do some clearing work. My pile threes, do some clearing work. While, you know, maybe using water to clear your space, clear yourself, going to some kind of body of water, to, you know, shed these insecurities, shed these expectations that others have placed on you of how you walk in the world or how you view yourself. There's a lot of how you view yourself, you know, who you are, you know, who you actually are versus how the world wants you to be or how others want you to be. There's definitely this new beginning. So conclusions are within reach, new beginnings. This is a beautiful message from my pile three. So I hope that this gave you some sort of direction to take in regards to this situation, this message that your spirits want you to know. And I also hope that you know, you get a sense of your own, that you begin to sense your divinity, that you begin to sense your specialness and what you bring, like you, just what you bring, period, right? So, all right, my pile of threes, that is the message for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and truth and love, my beautiful beings. I will see you in my next one. Bye.